worried about a Weaver. Maybe Mineski likes playing the Weaver a lot. I have seen some Southeast Asian teams favor him a lot, but yeah, Spectre almost never seen nowadays, which is kind of interesting. But I want to see how the trial lane from Mineski goes. They might end up doing an AA, Earthshaker, and a Crystal Maiden, which is actually quite dangerous. They're going to get almost guaranteed disables on somebody, whoever they want to disable, man. They're going to be really successful. But the downside is they only have semi carries from Broodmother and a Queen of Pain, so they're going to have to do really, really high gank here and make sure that they shut down the Spectre, and that's going to be tough because SK has a lot of pushing heroes.
SK, a lot of survival as well. Sandstorm, a really great survival spell. Windrun, don't keep in mind that they have Hand of God and Holy Persuasion as well. And whenever you have a Spectre and Holy Persuasion, you could send her out and she's going to be right back in the fight with the Haunt. So really nicely combo here. Back in Mineski's hero, I completely agree with you. A very mid-game based team, but that's how Mineski love to play the Dota. This is right up to their playstyle because they want to win the game quick and fast. And last game when Mineski had a Spectre, I was like, what the hell are they doing? This is not your game. No, they definitely could play carry strats well, but they play these kind of lineup beautifully. And it looks like we're going to have Queen of Pain being joined by the Shaker and Ancient Apparition on the bot lane. As I think they're just warding. And then these guys are going to just... Wait, hold up. It looks like we're going to have a CM Brood dual lane top. I think that's it. Which is not bad if you see the Crystal Maiden holding a pair of Sentry Wards. So what that Crystal Maiden wants to do a couple of stack pull, get that Broodmother up to level 3 or 5. Broodmother is going to send spawn Spiderlings and into the jungle, and Crystal Maiden is going to jungle and get quick levels that way. So very interesting way to lane it, but hey, it works.
Yeah, I actually love to see that when people use Broodmother spiders just to tank up. It's not something that a lot of players necessarily do, but the reason you can't jungle effectively is you take too much damage from the neutral creeps. You need something to tank for you, like Chen creeps or Enchantress creeps work out very, very nice for this, because they can just use creeps to tank creeps. And then if you just get a couple spiders, they don't necessarily do a lot of damage, but it doesn't matter. If Crystal Maiden's auto-attacking, that's going to do enough damage to get her a little bit of EXP and levels, so she's basically going to be solo jungling with a little bit of support from Broodmother or spiders.
Yep, strange laning here from Mineski as well. Shaker and the Queen of Pain is going to be on the bot lane. I'm pretty sure the Queen of Pain is going to get Shaker's assistance just for a little bit until, I guess, Mei gets to a bottle, and then that Bottle Crow is going to be happening, so Shaker could actually roam to the mid lane and help out there as well. So Woot's going to be playing the Shaker again. Mei on the Queen of Pain, back in the mid lane. Jay on the Ancient Apparition. RR going to be on the Crystal Maiden, and Jules is going to be playing the Broodmother on the top lane.
And it's definitely going to be pretty interesting here. Mania playing that Sand King, one of SK's newest hiccups, and he hasn't quite skilled anything yet, still sitting at level 1. And this is a really smart thing to do, because you don't necessarily want to pick up Caustic Finale right away, because then if you get ganked, you don't have Sandstorm or Burrow Strike to get away. So I like the fact that he's being very patient with this skill up here.
Yep. And I can't believe you're not excited about Mania SK. Come on, the best SK player of all, or Sand King player of all time. And he's getting the solo EXP as well. Still no points of EXP being put in, because you don't know if you need Caustic Finale or Sandstorm defensively, or just the more standard Burrow Strike. I think against a Broodmother, Caustic Finale is definitely not a untraditional way to go. Back in the mid lane here, Miguel's going to be playing the Shadow Shaman. In the jungle, we have Ryze on that Chen. On the bot lane here, we have Angel on the support Windrunner, and Link going to be playing the carry Spectre.
Yeah, we had a good counter ward coming out of the Chen, guessing where the Observer was for Mineski, and Queen of Pain not doing the best job on the bot lane. She actually just took a ton of damage from the Spectre and from that Windrunner. And Windrunner kind of playing a support role, which is a little interesting, but it does work out for their lanes here. Earthshaker looking like he wants to go somewhere, and we see a Spectral Dagger going down, but it was used to last hit creeps, not used on Earthshaker, so a little bit of a mistake there. Not that the slow is really super huge, but there's the Chen coming through, and that looks really bad now for Earthshaker. If they can get a Shackle shot off, he's definitely going to die, but there's no Shackle quite yet. A couple hits here and a Power Shot, and that's going to guarantee the kill. They might just auto-attack him down. No, the Power Shot misses. One range creep, he pops his salve. He's going to get moderately healed up here. Spectre coming along to chase continuously, and the creep will deny the salve, but I don't know, man. Why is he... Oh yeah, he's on the Dire team. He's not running to safety here. He's got a long ways to go until he stops dying.
You know what? Even if you give up the first blood, it's very likely he will. He actually might just run out. Even if you give up the first blood, I'm going to say it's worth it here for the Dire side, because he literally wasted 30... He's going to run out just fine.
Oh my
Spectral
God.
does not have the mana for a dagger, and oh, nicely done here by the Shaker. He just went Vanessa Carlton 1,000-mile across the land, and he's okay. He's going to go back to base now, and critically, like I was suggesting, he wasted like at least 30 seconds of 3 players this time, and that's huge. As you're on the top lane here, Jules getting into a push. First tower down, 3 minutes in against a Sand King. This is legit stuff here.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing, actually. Not only the fact that Earthshaker ended up surviving there, but Sand King was not able to defend the push. They didn't even have Sentry Ward or anything, so
Crystal
apparently he
Maiden
didn't
does.
use his.
CM does.
She did?
Yeah.
Yeah, but she, I thought for sure Mania would just plant himself down with the Sandstorm. I guess maybe he was worried about them just going in on him with the Sentry Wards, but yeah, it's very surprising that tower's down already. And that's going to make up for the fact that the Shadow Shaman did get first blood on the AA during that long chase.
Yep. Of course, AA does have the magic bottle now. Will be sending himself a boots of speed, and he so far just one crow here, which is somewhat actually unstandard play for our Mineski friends. Back in the other side here, we do have boots and bottle up on Migo as well. So this is going to be a fight for that mid rune. As we see Chen coming here with a creep, he's going to have to wait a little bit for Migo to pick up that double damage on the bot rune. He is level 6 with DD, and with Chen creeps, they could easily make a kill on attempt on the bot lane and go for that big push. Shaker in position, hiding in the trees, but he's got to be very, very careful because here comes Chen, and here comes the Shadow Shaman.
There's a little bit of a nuke going on the Windrunner, but he's going to be on cooldown for a second here, and they're both going to take a lot of AoE damage, actually, with the double damage coming through from Shadow Shaman. That's actually going to help a lot towards taking that tower down quickly. Looks like Shadow Shaman really wants to get one of these kills here, man. He's thinking about it. There it is. Wow, Queen of Pain making a huge blunder, dying for nothing there. That was a giant mistake.
I think he was a little bit busy microlling his crow as we see Shackle going to Shaker. Shaker really low mana. He's going to have one. Looks like this tower doing significant damage to Miga. Miga's going to go down. Nicely done. So both sides making a little bit of mistake as well. Just for the viewers' information, they are not playing on their preferred host. I believe this is US West, so there's going to be somewhat delay here. So that could explain some of the small mistakes that we see here and there. But look at the top lane here as we see this push developing. Again, Mania just is afraid. He cannot walk in up there and Sandstorm because Crystal Maiden still holding that 2 Sentry Ward. And here we go. Mania gets frostbitten and he has a barrel strike out. Single teleportation coming in. That is Migo. And looks like Migo's going to pick up a free kill just with the Edda Shock. Nicely done.
And Shaku goes down on the Crystal Maiden. She does not have boots, so he should be able to pick up the skill here with a little bit of cycling of his spells. Just needs to continue chasing and get one more Ether Shock, and that's going to be Crystal Maiden definitely dying. She does have an Ice Block, but in a second here we're going to have another Zap, and she will go down 2 kills for Miguel. That was a really, really nice play, and that's going to make up a lot for his accidental death on the bottom lane.
Yep, more importantly, it's going to give SK the lane back himself for a bit until the Crystal Maiden comes back. Jay's going to be hovering on the top rune to find himself, or top river to find himself a rune, but here comes Migo. Nice Ice Vortex, senses where Migo is. It looks like we're going to have a little bit of engagement. Migo very low on the mana, just one spell left. Hex grabs the Invis rune. Nicely done here. And he's going to just get the heck out of there. And it's going to have that region. Really, really beautifully done. Back on the bot lane here, it looks like they're going to make a temp here on Link, but Link already Ring of Health and a Stout Shield. I think he's going to be okay.
Yeah, and Queen of Pain is going to be skilling Blink Strike with Scream of Pain. She doesn't quite yet have Shadow Strike, which is pretty normal there. There's a Courier. Looks like she is interested in bottle crowing this. Are we on the tournament version, by the way? I assume we are?
Yes, we are.
Okay, so Courier does have a Courier Shield. It's not at fear of dying at all. And she's going to pop her bottle charges a little bit here, do another wave or Scream of Pain harass on. But the Windrunner's coming in. Is he going to get the Shackle off? It's looking possible, but yes, going to luck out. Power Shot doesn't end up being effective. She's going to run the Courier away as well. The A ulti is coming to the bot lane, but it's actually going to miss everything there, and the wand isn't enough. Queen Pain goes down.
Queen Pain goes down again, and the problem for her right now is not the fact that she's out of regen, because she is bottle crawling, but here comes Jay, going for a kill on the Link's gonna get an Angel, and might be a little bit of trouble. Let's see how good this Fissure Block is. Again, he's playing on the ping. Oh, the Fissure Block is gonna miss. He's not gonna attempt as he S-cancels that one, so nicely done for Windrunner to get the hell out. Meanwhile here, did we get a mid-tower push down? Yes, we did. Mass Serpent Ward and Chain Creeps doing the dirty work, so nicely done for SK, taking momentary advantage, and here comes Brewlings on the top lane, right on SK.
Yeah, they're actually just surrounding him there and gonna give him some gold and EXP, I guess, which is cool for him. Shadow Shaman coming through looking for a disable, but not going to get it off, and unfortunately Mania was not in position to stun, but he is level 7, so level 4 Burrow Strike, big range on that, good damage, and he's got his Epicenter ready to go if he has mana, but he's up to 1300 gold, so is he going to get a really fast Blink Dagger is the question, or is he going to go for a more, maybe like an Arcane Boots or something? At this point I'm guessing Blink Dagger right off the bat.
Are you talking about Migo or SK?
Sand King.
Well, Migo, by the way, just picked up Arcane Boots. I thought he was going to go Blink Dagger because he saved up for 1500. Sand King, yeah, I think going to be Arcane Boots as well. There you go, double Arcane Speed.
Right.
Immediately picked up. And Arcane Boots definitely going to be useful for staying in lane. He can spam his Burrow Strike and Sandstorm now to be effective. And of course, Arcane Boots on Migo, it's a very standard build. You got it. Well, he needs mana, like someone in the desert that needs water. What a good pun reference. I'm not even saying. Bot lane's getting ganked. That was beautiful.
That was
yeah, I know.
Alright, there's going to be a Vanguard on the Spectre, just brought to him, so that's going to give him a lot more survivable blocking damage. He actually doesn't have any Desolate levels yet. Sometimes we see Spectres pick up a single level before they get to level 6, so he's going to be a little delayed on his killing potential, at least with his ultis, but he's going to be a little more survivable. And the Crystal Maiden and the Broodmother in position on the top lane again. Broodmother still doesn't have Incapacitating Bite or Insatiable Hunger, so a lot more concerned about just having good lane control. And there is one Sentry Ward placed by SK. Actually, no, that's a Dire Sentry Ward, I'm sorry. But I love that position of that ward there. It's really awesome.
Yep, they placed that a long time ago, trying to get a kill on Mania, but Mania perfectly fine right now. Crystal Maiden does have yet another Sentry Ward, so they can go for a kill. But Angel already in position as well. And again, these Broodling Micro got to be very careful. I think what the best thing right now Mineski could do is just send these Broodlings in the jungle, get Crystal Maiden level 8 or 9 or something, because she's not leveling up her nuke at this point, just providing the aura, which is nice, but I mean, she's not really doing anything at all in this lane right now.
And it looks like Misha missing a fissure block on the mid lane. It's so frustrating playing Earthshaker on different servers, and a huge A ulti and chain nukes is going to pick off that Shadow Shaman very, very easily there. So very nicely done by those three heroes. The A coordination, man, really, really does swing games if you can coordinate with a couple nukes and they don't expect that ulti to come.
Yep, getting that kill on Shadow Shaman is pretty big because he is going to be building up a nice streak, so taking away his goal is going to be nice. Shaker rotating on the top lane here. They do have the Sentry Ward. Keep in mind, there's a fissure block, and Mania's going to go down. Nicely done. Without Mania in position, that Broodling could do a lot of work on the tower. And here comes Ancient Apparition to help out as well. Any Arcane Boots being picked up yet? Not just yet. Well, we did have one being popped on the Ancient Apparition. Here comes a Broodling, keeping Angel back. Another fissure block might be on the way. Here we go. Woots, woots. No. Okay, he's just trolling. Just playing.
He's thinking about it.
He's going to be taking the tower focus. Shaco not going to latch the trees behind. It's going to be fine, but did take a lot of damage.
Yeah, he's got to be mad about that one. I thought that Shackle was going to land for sure, and that would have been within tower range. That would most likely have been a dead Earthshaker if that did land down, so it would have been very effective. Miguel's on the mid lane now. Crystal Maiden is just sapping a little EXP. She's level 5, has 3 levels of aura. So her push is not going to be as good, and we have an invisibility on the Ancient Apparition who is fully healed here. Only one level of Ice Vortex, but if we get a little bit of Disable here on the Rasta, he's going to be in a lot of trouble, and here it's coming. There's wards going down with Crystal Maiden as well. Rasta's going to get that kill easily, but a nice chain attacks from the Ancient Apparition is going to guarantee him a kill. And there's the Shadow damage. He might go down to wards. It's going to be very close. There's the net by the Chen, and he does get the kill with the Test of Faith. Nice play, and Earthshaker is going to be the last man, but I think he's going to be able to run away. Number disables from the Chen to keep him in position.
Chen does have another Shockwave on his creep, so if they could wait for the cooldown for a Test of Faith, he can in theory get a kill on that very low HP. He might be thinking, no, he's going to turn back for now. But good micro by Rise. A lot of Chens in dire situations just forget to micro the creep, and Rise was all over all 3 of his units, so really nicely done here. Broodmother on the top lane here, trying to get up that Soul Ring. It is up, and we have Treads up as well. He's going to TP out and go for a kill. This is something that you don't see a lot of. I do believe he realized he's not going to get the top tower pushed down. He's been trying for the last, at least 8 minutes on the second tier tower. Now he's going to switch on the bot lane and give a little bit of harass against Link, who does have a Vanguard, so to be honest, he doesn't really care.
Yeah, Spectre is actually pretty decent against Broodmother in the early game. The only downside is that spawn Spiderling spam. Vanguard does help out that, but there's the Hex going on. The Broodmother, he TP'd to a lane to possibly just die here. Oh, we're not going to get the Shackle off. Misplay by Miguel there. He was about to Shackle, but he didn't quite get it off. And as a result, Broodmother backs off. That's a huge mistake.
A Ice Blast is going to come in. Crystal Maiden and Shaker in position. Miguel is grazed by the Ice Blast, so no more regen. He's going to go down to the Shatter. Nicely done. Jules is still alive. They could go on the Spectre if they want to do so. It does have the Vanguard, and I believe Face Boot as well. No upgrade on the boot yet. There's a bite, and there's a there's a Kofi. Still okay. Very healthy in terms of HP and regen, and Crystal Maiden out of spells at this point. Level 2 Nova for now, as he's maxing. Here comes Sand King. Does he have an ultimate? Yes, he does! SK Mania, but gets stunned, and he's going to be in a terrible position. Here comes the Broodling. Can Spectre get a Crystal Maiden kill? Yes, she can, but she's got to be worried about her survivability as well. Where's the Sand King? Where's the Shaker?